Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the wine review. I'm Ryan, a wine guy, and starting to get into some Sauvignon Blancs now. This is Map Maker Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, New Zealand. It's probably a $15 bottle of wine, maybe even less. 13% alcohol. Imported by Sorrenti Imports, one of my favorite importers, as you all know. Discover and mapmaker Abel Tasman was the first European explorer to map New Zealand's coastline during his exploration in December 1642. Mapmaker is crafted from carefully selected parcels of fruit from the famous Rapara area in Marlborough. The grapes were selected for this vibrancy and intensity of flavors. Celebrated Marlborough's flavors such as papaya, passion fruit, and rock melon were further enhanced with an array of ingenious and cultured yeast. This wine is lively and full, a vibrant and sophisticated expression of Marlborough. This, if you don't know everyone, is Zeebs. He and a bunch of other guys will be joining us for the next few reviews to help me discuss the wine. So, here we go. I'm going to look at it. Overall, a fairly decent light color wine. You can almost pretty much tell that in the glass. Sometimes you might get a Sauvignon Blanc that has a little bit more gold structure, a Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay that has gold structure. This just really is very clear with just kind of that little bit of yellow tint in there, a little bit of golden yellow tint. But I mean, overall, it's very, very just clear wine. On the nose, wow. Definitely get that classic Marlborough. A little bit of that grapefruit. Some tropical notes, kind of some papaya. I'm even getting like a little bit of mango. A little bit of a grassy, herbaceous smell. Some parsley. A little bit of grass. A little bit of like a, not necessarily orange, but in the orange realm of family, like maybe tangerine. Some melon. Like maybe cantaloupe. All right, let's drink it. definitely a lot easier than other Sauvignon Blancs from New Zealand. It doesn't have a big burst of acidic taste as you might get from certain Sauvignon Blancs. So if you're looking for one that's a lot milder, a little bit more, this is more crisp, very approachable and easy to drink. This is definitely up that category. There's really no pucker at all in the mouth. I think if you're one that really, and I like all kinds of wine. You know, I drink wine pretty much for a living. So I'm able to really enjoy wine as it is. I do really like my acidic Sauvignon Blancs, but I also really enjoy more ones like this, which are more tropical. Less on the grapefruit. You don't really get the grapefruit in the palate. You do kind of get it on the nose, but on the taste, mainly in the back end with a lot more of you said there's papaya. Yeah, I'm even kind of am getting that mango on the taste from when I remember what mango tastes like. A little bit of herbaceous taste in there as well. Maybe like that. I said like that parsley, maybe a little bit of that grassiness. It is leaving on the tongue. There is this kind of little bit of tingle that's left on the tongue. This little bit of tingle that is there, which may be from the little bit of grapefruit that I'm getting in the back. Overall, it is a dry wine. I am picking up some minerality from this though. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of am left with this mineral taste. Here. You know what it might be? I don't know. They did mention, well, they mentioned rock melon, whatever that is. So I don't know if that has anything to do with that. But definitely getting that melon taste. It is talking about passion fruit, papaya. So definitely more on the tropical end. And usually when I get a Sauvignon Blanc that has more tropical notes in it, it tastes quite different than ones that are just more grapefruit and citrus. I did mention tangerine on the nose, but along with that grapefruit, it's just playing a minor role in the back. This is all just more tropical notes. Somebody on my Facebook says, "Love me some wine, but know nothing about it." Well, it takes time, it takes practice, it takes dedication to really studying, and even I don't know everything, but I learn a little bit every day. Study a little bit every day, trying to learn new things every day. and drink wine every day or almost every day to sort of expand my palate. But no, I definitely think there's something about Sauvignon Blancs to have a tropical sort of vibe that sort of has this mineral taste, this sometimes rocky or chalky taste at the end, than these really citrusy ones. The really citrusy ones leave you with this pucker taste in your mouth. They leave you sort of clenching your jaws together and almost give you this like tarty sour taste, more tart. Or the tropical ones are just more lively, they're more vibrant. Both very good, but I think the problem with tropical ones sometimes is the taste like this one, it's not as lasting. The only thing that's lasting is this tingle on my tongue. Other than that, the taste is gone. It's not, there's really nothing of the fruits that I'm getting. All the papaya is gone. All the melon is gone. All the passion fruit is gone. So all the tropical notes are essentially gone. What's just left on my tongue is just this tingle, which is even now starting to go away. So not a decent finish, which I expect. Usually the tropical notes are very quickly. So I'm going to deduct a little bit from that. But other than that, I mean, this is really good tasting. This is really an approachable wine. It's a simple wine, and I think people who kind of want to venture into wine but don't know where to start, and they're kind of afraid to really go full blown into Sauvignon Blancs. Maybe they're used to Pinot Grigios. I mean, I would go with this. I would definitely recommend this as something if you want to really start building up your category into wines, but you don't want to go full pucker if you're sticking to white. But you do want to drink Sauvignon Blancs. This is definitely the one to drink. Just drink what tastes good and what looks good, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. It, what makes a wine good? Well, wine that you think tastes good. There really is no right and wrong answer to wine. That goes for about a lot of things. Well, that's why it's really difficult to always recommend something, because people are always like, well, what's a good wine? What's a good whiskey? I'll tell you what I think is good, but whether you think it's good, I don't know. But we think this is good, don't we, Zeebs? I think this is a 4-star to 5. My big deduction is that it really doesn't have the long-lasting finish that I would like, and I could see myself definitely keeping and drinking this wine and easily do a bottle of this easily within an hour, which, I like to have my wines last. I like to have them mingle, linger around. There's not much lingering. There's just a lot of drinking, which is probably why this would be good with food, because you can sort of maybe absorb with what you're eating, and with the wine, it can maybe have a long-lasting effect. Just drinking this by itself, I mean, easily a day drinking time during the summer, even late spring once it starts getting warm. But still nothing wrong with it. So, Mapmaker Sauvignon Blanc, 2017 from Marlborough, $15, 4 stars out of 5. That's really my biggest deduction, and the fact that there's a lot more in the nose than on the palate. There's some things that are kind of not picking up on the palate that I wish would be matching the nose. So the nose and palate is, I would say, 90% together, but there's a 10% gap that I'm sort of not getting between the two. So that's another deduction. So I have a star each, but still ending up with 4 stars out of 5. Really fantastic wine, enjoyable wine. As I said, one you're just going to keep sipping and forgetting what you're drinking. So, what do you say, Zeebs? 4? No. What do you give it? 3.5. Wow. 3.5 stars out of 5 from Zeebs. Okay, well, there you go, everyone. I give it a 4. He gives it a 3.5. Combined, this is less than a 4-star wine, but still, I'll go ahead and venture out and drink it. So, until next time, everyone, I'm Ryan the Wine Guy. This is Zeebs. Next time, we'll have another special guest to review a wine or whiskey for you all. And until then, have a great night and cheers.